All right, guys, welcome back to the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism, your proper tourism company to South Africa. Obviously, this video is amazing. Check it out. See you on the inside. Hey guys, Mark Blanton, the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism, and welcome to my home. I am here in Johannesburg, South Africa. Been here for many, many years, and I've been changing my space up over the years and doing different things. And then currently, I'm making myself a passion space. So this is just the beginning. I'm kind of changing out my garage, making it more like the interior of the house, but also I can park my car on the inside. Just little things that I can do. Happened to see something on YouTube that was like, yeah, man, people are doing this. This is amazing. So, and I think about the garage I had in the States and I never did anything. And then I've had this garage for many years and great place to park a car and everything, but I can turn this into what Porsche like to call a passion space, so I'm building mine. But anyway, let me tell you a little something about me. Guys, I grew up in North Carolina and was in the Army for several years, roughly about 13 years. I actually left the military when I was in Germany and I joined the Secret Service. I did that for like 10 years. And of course, during that process, I got married and we decided to start our own company. And it was, Tasha, as you guys don't know, she's a physiotherapist or physical therapist in the United States. And so we, started clinics, did all the stuff, had a few clinics, and we were very successful doing that. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna tell you what really happened. We started traveling to South Africa. At the time, it wasn't popular. It was nobody going to South Africa, with nobody spending any time here. But we decided to come because when I was Secret Service, I came on a trip to South Africa back in 2010 during the FIFA World Cup. Now, you guys in the United States is about to experience the FIFA World Cup, and it's incredible. I think it's probably more incredible than the Super Bowl, but that's just me. At the time, I didn't think so, but now I understand. So I came, saw, and I was like, this is amazing. I like to travel anyway. I've always traveled. I go a lot of places, if you guys don't know. And so I brought Tasha, we looked at it. And then just like a lot of people who come on our tours, they had no intentions of saying, oh, I'm gonna live there or whatever the case may be. They just fell in love with it the same way we did. But again, these are people that are coming these days. In the past, it just really came down to coming on a proper tourism trip. We were well positioned to do proper tourism back then. So we came that way and we got exposed to South Africa properly. We had guides, we had, great locations. We were able to go to amazing places to eat. We saw all the tourist stuff, which was important. People think that it's not, but it actually is. All these different things. And we ended up deciding that South Africa was for us. So what did we do? Well, we just started making our way. And one day, 2018, September 26th, matter of fact, we ended up being here. And so we were starting a whole new life. We were learning it's a whole new vibe. I mean, being a tourist is great. You learn a lot, but then ultimately when we decided to move here, we were behind the eight ball. There was a lot of things that we did not know. But over time, we figured it out. But in the meanwhile, we also started an amazing tourism company. Keep in mind, we are entrepreneurs anyway, by trade. And by trade, because we went through 10 years of being entrepreneurs before we came here and did the same thing. So at the end of the day, all I can say is we operate an amazing tourism company. We want you guys to come and see it for yourself the way that we did. So all the stuff that we found that was amazing, we put it in our packages. Stuff that we thought wasn't worth doing or it was overrated, we do not put in our packages. Because you guys are coming on 6 days, 10 days, sometimes 13. And of course we got the immersion program, which takes you up to 80 days if you choose. Because there are a lot of you guys that are interested in finding South Africa as a new home. Well, we got that set up for you as well. So with all that being said, all I can say is, listen, you come on one of our tours, you're gonna be in most cases, you're gonna be in an apartment. when you come stay, so don't worry about that. You're gonna be eating some amazing food. You're gonna be going to some nice places. You're gonna get brought in up here, and that's why you keep seeing so many people through us and through our company come and they live here in South Africa now. It's just a fact. They're here. I had a conversation with a brother just yesterday who he's been here for an extended period of time. And he was like, Mark, you're actually doing what a lot of people have tried to do. And I didn't think much of it at the time, but then as we were having the conversation, he says, Mark, I've seen a lot of people want to bring people, want to start business here, want to be successful, want to do ... And he explained it to him. I said, well, okay, I will accept that one. So, and I was glad that he actually broke it down to me, because sometimes we don't think about these things. We're more along the lines of trying to make sure when you come on tour that you're happy, everything is going well. We have a nice itinerary. We actually think about these itineraries. We change them from time to time based off what's available and so forth. But one thing that you will need to understand is that when you do come, you're going to be at a high level. You're going to be, for example, we have people who, they're like, oh, I don't want to go on safari, or I'm going on safari, or we send them to a location and they see that other people are like herded together to go out on these adventures. But then they realize that when they're with us, they have their own. I'm like, yeah, that's what we do. Or when they're like getting carted around Johannesburg, Durban, Cape Town, that they're going to be part of some other scenario. And we're like, no, you have your own driver, you have your own car, you have your own thing, you have your own reservations, everything is sorted out for you. And so that's what the benefit of traveling with the Real South Africa. So they found that they had more opportunity to have fun and not being concerned about anything. The only thing they was concerned was, oh, the driver's picking us up at 09 o'clock in the morning. Let's make sure that we're ready, because the driver's going to come to the front desk and pick me up and put me in the car and take me, to the next adventure. And that's what you need to be concerned with when you're traveling with us. So all I can say is, for us, there is no substitute. There is no other option. And I say no substitute because I'm a Porsche guy, obviously. And that's one of their old slogans from back in the day. So I'm stealing it. I'm taking it. I'm making it mine. So like I said, if you want to travel with the Real South Africa, obviously, it's sunny South Africa. But again, traveling with us, there is no substitute. So if you have any questions, go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com, and we will see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa. Guys, I know you've been trying to get to South Africa, and we got the final solution for you. It's therealsouthafrica.com. As you see, we have packages that brings you to this wonderful country. So based off what you're looking for, based off your flavor, based off how long you want to be here, you get to choose the date that you come to South Africa, because when you go to our website, you book the date. You can say how many people are coming. It'll give you a price and all of that. But does this look amazing to you? Well, if it does, you need to think about coming to South Africa and have a really good experience, and to come with a company that's going to provide all the transportation, all the accommodations, 5-star, first class, all that. That's what it should be when you come to Africa. It shouldn't be a scenario where you're trying to figure it out, because we've figured it out for you. So welcome to the Real South Africa. See you soon. To the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. This is one of the most amazing places in the entire world. Here you're looking at Cape Town, one of the most beautiful cities and always voted in the top 10 of the best cities in the world for tourism. And then of course, we have one of the major hubs for business, commerce, and of course nightlife, fun, adventure, food, you name it, it's here. This right here is Johannesburg, South Africa. And then of course, we cannot forget the playground here in South Africa. I'm trying to tell you now, if you haven't spent any time here, that's probably the next best thing you could do is come and spend some time in this beautiful city, which we like to call here in South Africa, the playground, Durban, South Africa. Of course, we have all these trips on our website that you can book in 6, 10, and 13-day packages. Of course, the beaches here are incredible. I'm trying to tell you, and then just the vibe itself. And then of course, the Durban cuisine is second to none. So you have some choices to make. Where am I gonna take my next vacation? Where am I gonna enjoy myself the best? Where am I gonna take her on that special trip? You know, where do I wanna go and see something different? Like I said, that's what you're looking at right now is Johannesburg, South Africa. Now, we all know that we've been told, hey, Africa shouldn't be on our bucket list anywhere. But after looking at this, I'm sure you're thinking, they told me it was something else. Well, this is South Africa. This is Africa. So come and have an amazing experience. We want you guys to come here. We are travel and tourism based in Johannesburg, obviously an African American, and we put together some of the best packages, things that you will do with us, you won't do with anyone else if you come in on tour. So we make everything easy for you simply because we plan everything, immaculately. So when you do arrive, you feel like a VIP, you feel like you exist, you feel like you should have been here your entire life. And I think that's why people keep coming back to South Africa, simply because they like Durban, they love Cape Town. Hard to make a decision which one is the best. But then again, there's always Johannesburg sitting there, making it difficult for you to choose. So if you will, reach out to us via our website, therealsouthafrica.com, and we can make your adventure here to South Africa amazing. As we like to say here, see you in sunny South Africa. Imagine a journey that awakens your soul. From Johannesburg's vibrant streets to Cape Town's breathtaking vistas, stand tall in Mandela Square, reflect at the Apartheid Museum, indulge in luxury hotels, and savor exquisite cuisine under starlit skies. This is the real South Africa. More than a vacation, it's the adventure of a lifetime. Book your dream trip at realsouthafrica.com and let your story take flight.
So much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.